Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we went through the Phantasmal Bog and destroyed Sludge, the evil lizard that was ailing the Dream Tree. And we healed the Dream Tree as well. So we brought back Kolima back to its, its normal self again. Everybody's having nice dreams and everything. We managed to get a couple of dream leaves for ourselves that we're going to need for later. But a Jenny came by and told us that we need to come over to meet with Laurel here in Kolima Forest, and we rightfully did so. We came over to Kolima Forest. Today's episode, we're going to go and try to find Laurel, and we're going to go and see what she has to say. So, here's a Jenny right here, Pewter. He's going to pretty much lead you on the path that you need to go, but let's ignore him for just a quick second and look in this box over here, and there's actually an item inside. It's a hard nut. That increases defense. I think I mentioned that a long time, for a while. Where's the hard nut at? Let's go ahead and use it. Give it to Reeve here. Also, while I'm at it, let me go and change some things, because Amity, we haven't had him do any action for a little while, so let's switch him out with Reeve here. And inside this house, there's really nothing in here. I don't even think there's anything I don't even know why this house exists, to be perfectly honest. But let's go and follow the Pewter Jenny up here. Oh, you're gonna take the normal way, going on top of the log. We gotta go through here. Alright, so now this is gonna be a little bit odd. He's gonna go the direction that, pretty much, he's gonna go in one direction, and you can go in another direction. This leads to kind of a weird situation. You can either go this way, and I don't think there's anything over here, if I remember correctly. If you come over here, there's a woodcutter. You go around on this, this maze here, and you can talk to him. If I can. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what he says here. It's good to be back at work again, but the voices from the forest sure are spooky. He doesn't really have anything interesting to say. There's really nothing over here on this side. So you don't have to come over here, but I just kind of wanted to point it out in case you do come over here. And if you go up north, I think it just loops, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, Pewter, I'll just tell you, it says, no, don't go that way. He'll block your path there. So, that pretty much is it. This actually just leads on the way out, if I remember correctly. This is like the exit of Kolima Forest, so you don't have to do that. Kolima Forest was really confusing at first when you first played the first game, and it was just, oh my gosh. You go to the way that you're supposed to go. Pewter will show you how the way to go. So, alright, so now we gotta cast growth on this plant right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Climb the tree, and we gotta jump across here. And if you need to come down for any reason, you can slide down here, and I'll take you back, and if you need to go back that way for some reason. But that's okay. Now we're just gonna loop here. Come out here, and there's Pewter right there. You're lucky you could just hop and skip away, eh, buddy? Okay, now let's just come down here, jump, and we're gonna slide down here in this tree trunk that actually leads you nowhere. I'm a silly dummy, so let's go ahead and jump across here if I can. So can you jump across? Yeah, I figured you could. And we're gonna slide down here. Now from here you can actually cast growth right here. And that'll lead you to the way you need to go. So, oh, there's monsters. I don't really run into monsters very much when I come in here. So let's go ahead and take care of this monster here. Critical move. Bugman, mean Bugman. I've actually never seen this type of enemy before. I played this game like, I want to say 4 or 5 times, and I've never actually encountered monsters in Kolima Forest. I kind of figured that there weren't any monster encounters, but oh boy, was I wrong. Okay, Tyrell grew to level 25, that's good. Okay, cool. Alright, now we can jump up here. And actually, I think we can cast. Let's go ahead and cast growth. Go down. And I think this leads down this way. And that's the way how to get out, if I remember correctly. But there's a couple things we want in this area, so let's go ahead and do that. This will lead you back the way you came. And I think I can cast growth on the other side. I just now realized there was a plant right there. Okay, let's go ahead and cast growth here. There we go. I'm not on my A game today, it looks like. I can't see things. I'm getting blind. Let's look inside this chest. Oh, cool. There's a potion. A potion increases or completely heals a character by full HP. So yeah, those are good, handy to hold on to after a while. Okay, we're just gonna have to slide down here. Like I said before, I think I mentioned this before, but it's kind of weird because I'm playing on a 3DS. It's kind of weird to play with the circle pad because you're so used to like the 4-directional pad. I guess I could just play with that, but the circle pad kind of makes everything a little bit touchy with movement. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and cast Crush here. This is another instance where we're going to have to use Crush on a rock here. Boom! There we go. Now we can actually leave Kolima Forest if we want to via that way. But anyways, let's go and jump on here. And sure enough, that branch went up. Hey! You made it! I owe Laurel 5 coins. There he is. Hey, easy does it, big fella. Looks like you're gonna burst something there. What do you expect when you just pop out of nowhere like that? Please, that got you all hot and bothered? Not much of a worry, are ya? Pewter, I have warned you about being polite to guests. My deepest apologies. You have not traveled all this way to listen to Pewter's nonsense. And there's Laurel. She's a tree. I may introduce myself. I am Laurel, a guardian of this forest. You're a talking tree? Ahem. I'm usually referred to as a holy tree. On my better days, even a tree of wisdom. Astonishing to meet a holy tree in the flesh? You mean in the bark? A tree of wisdom. We have legends of such in the Euthe. Are you familiar with the tale of the enlightened lark? Indeed I am. The lark in question perched on my branches for a time in his path to understanding. I apologize for not recognizing you, Elder Laurel. I am Amity. It is a great honor to meet you, Holy One. Psst! Amity, what are you doing? We are in the presence of an enlightened entity. Bow your heads! Did Amity just call the tree Holy One? Yeah, I think he did. Does he think Laurel is some sort of priest or god? Oh, please raise your head, Amity. I'm no divinity. And the last thing I need is someone praying to me. I understand that you are I'm sorry. I understand that your relatively short-lived species, the Waldas, can seem godlike. Okay, let's see what the Walda is. These plant-like beings live for many human generations and gather immense knowledge over their long lives. Certain Walda tribesmen, such as Tret and Laurel, have gained enough wisdom to be defied as known as enlightened trees. Okay, so that's the I think that I'm pronouncing that right. The Walda. I can also see how, from your point of view, talking plant would be novel. I prefer to think that us, as beings who live long lives, allow us to gather and share the world's knowledge. I must respectfully disagree. The qualities you describe are the very essence of divinity. What part of I am not a god do you not understand, fish brain? That's enough, Pewter. I apologize again for Pewter. I also must thank you for what you've done for the Dream Tree. If you had not intervened, I'm certain that Sludge would have destroyed it. Alright, we know who Sludge is, but let's go ahead and look at this key term here. Sludge, the monster that was born from the angry spirits of the creatures killed in the Golden Sun recollected Kolima village. Its curse altered the Dream Tree to produce nightmare-causing leaves. Well, we destroyed him last episode. Poor Sludge deserves some sympathy as well, though. His home was destroyed around him. Is that why you didn't fight it? You felt sorry for the lizard thing? Hey, if Laurel and the others had been healthy, Sludge wouldn't have stood a chance. Healthy? Is Laurel sick? Injured. Walda take a while to heal, and Laurel's still hurt from 30 years ago when the thing happened. The thing? You mean the Golden Sun? Yes, Pewter isn't one for details, but let us return to the matter at hand. Is there some way I can repay you? Matthew, do you think we could just ask a holy tree for the feather? Oh yeah, that's right, we do have a quest at hand. Feather? Yes, we came to Kolima looking for the feather from a mountain rock. What for, may I ask? I sort of broke the sore wing, and Matthew's dad, Isaac, said we had to get a new feather for it. Did you say Isaac? What about Isaac? There's another one. Ah, wake at last, Tret. Tret, is that you? Tret is ugly, so this is Tret. Another tree of wisdom. Yes, I'm Tret. Who are all of you? These are warriors who defeated Sludge. Sludge? I thought I quieted him some time ago. He recovered while you were resting, Tret. He was gnawing at Kolima again. He had almost destroyed the Dream Tree when we intervened. And why didn't you stop them, Laurel? I was occupied defending the rest of the forest from his influence. Of course. We are not what we once were. But we were talking about Isaac. What were all of you going to tell me about him? Apparently these young humans are the children of the Warriors of Vale. Warriors of Vale? Is that what they're calling Isaac, Ivan, and Mia, and... Okay, well, we haven't seen the term for Mia yet, so let's see who Mia is. Mia, the Warrior of Vale, traveled with Isaac. She is a water adept whose powers were inherited by her son, Reef. She is descended from the Mercury clan, keepers of the elemental lighthouse of the same name. Okay, so, well, we know that it's Reef's mother. We've talked to her about her a couple times in the game, but I think this is the first time we've actually used her name as a term. So, alright. And, okay, so, is that what they're calling Isaac, Ivan, Mia, and... And there's one more. Yeah, Garrett. Did you just forget about my dad? Yes, Garrett. You're the Firebrand's son, eh? What is your name? I'm Tyrell. Yes, I can see Garrett in your aura. Let's see who I see in the rest of you. Yes, you're all adepts. Good. And you do look like the Vale Warriors, eh? You're Isaac's son. What is your name? What was that? You'll have to speak up. I didn't catch your name. He's kinda quiet. His name is Matthew. And you're Ivan's daughter, hmm? Yes, I am Karis. Looks like you got a bit of more spark than your father. Just as clever, though. 2 more of you. My name is Reef. You were a great help to my mother. Is that so? I'd say it was the other way around. Yeah, he would have died if it wasn't for them. I'm Amity of a Yuthe. It is a great honor to make your acquaintance. Charmed, I'm sure. Another relative of Mia's, right? Wait, are you serious? He's traveling with us, but he's from the Ejai in the south. He's a prince of the Yuthe kingdom. So you're saying he's not related to your group? His aura says otherwise. Let's not get distracted by trivialities right now. So, a lot of people talk about that this kind of scene right here kind of confirms that in some way Amity is related to the Mercury clan. And this speculates to one of Mia's relatives being Amity's parent, in a way. But I'll get into more on that later when we talk to more characters. But this scene is kind of important to kind of help prove that Amity is somewhat related to the Mercury clan, which makes sense because he's a water adept. So, trivialities? But what is going on? Could this be? Humph. Hope I didn't give away any family secrets. Please forgive Tret and his bluntness. I keep having to apologize to you for your behavior of my companions. It is a topic best discussed among yourselves, I think. Let us change the subject. Change the subject? Why? I believe we were discussing a feather of some sort. That's right, a feather from the mountain rock. Yes, quite. Ah, I understand. You do? Isaac said that we had to go to Kolima Forest and meet Tret. Is that what Isaac said? Unfortunate. What's unfortunate? It's the mountain rock. What's the problem? You want to show us your thanks, we need the feather. Simple. No, simple is one thing it's not, I'm afraid. You're a tree of wisdom. Don't you know everything? Is a feather really too much? Clearly, there's something you haven't told us. Well, out with it. We should tell them. It probably won't make a difference, but yes, the rock in question. The mountain rock is sleeping. Deeply. Very deeply. Such as the rock's slumber is extracting a feather as its sleep is impossible. What's more, only a certain type of psi energy can wake it. Yes, and it's psi energy that can naturally occur among the beastmen. It's called slap. Savetta! It must be. Is that what she was doing? Yes, that must be the psi energy we need. You know an adept capable of slap? Sort of, but we have to know where in Balinks Savetta might be. Is slap the only way to awaken the mountain rock? Yes, but it's possible to use the slap glove instead of the natural ability. Alright, let's see what the slap glove is. The slap glove. The glove creates the same effect as slap psi energy unique to the beastmen. Even those without psi energy powers can use this treasure of Morgul. So they're just literally gloves that you just use to slap someone. I love that this is like what the item is called. You got just like, you know, have you ever taken those magicians that just or not magicians, but like comedians, they take off this long white glove and they just slap somebody across the face with it? Yeah, that's what the slap glove is. Last I knew, the slap glove was located in Belinks. It's one of the Fang tribe's great treasures. So, that just brings you back where you were, doesn't it? Wait, didn't Briggs say that Tret might know something about Belinks' castle and its defenses? He might know something about how that'll help us rescue Yo-Yo. Let's ask him. Ask me what now? Speak up! We need to rescue Prince Yo-Yo of Champa from Belinks' castle before he's boiled alive. So you're asking us if there's a way to break into Belinks' prison, is that right? Well, is that it? Well, yeah, if you want to thank us, that would kind of do the job perfectly. I suppose we owe you that, but the way will not be without risk. The city's energy is depleted some time ago, which will be a problem for you. You should first know that the front gate is essentially impossible to pass through discreetly. Yeah, we were hoping you'd know some other way. You assume a castle built on ancient ruins must have a secret entrance infested with traps and monsters? Well, yes. Well, you're right this time. There is a hidden door, but it can't be used without being powered somehow. If you can bring the power to the door, I'm certain it will be operable by any control switch or the like. So, you'll need an object infused with magma power. Unfortunately for you, we know the one. Wonderful, what is it? When the mountain rock awakens... Yes, when the rock awakens, I'm sorry. When the great bird is roused, a shard of its power will appear. You will know it on sight. That should be all you need now. Just in time too, I feel a nap coming on. He's starting to snore. Looks like he's really did fall asleep. So is that it? Are we going to try to sneak into Belinks' castle now? Yeah, well, we need to get the slap gloves first. Well, yeah, let's go rescue ourselves a prince. We need to meet up with Savetta too. I'm just not sure how this will all work. I do have one favor to ask of you. The reason Belinks' ruins lie dormant in dangerous legacy that sleeps there. Dangerous, like a weapon or something? Are you saying that power was cut intentionally? I cannot say. What is the favor you spoke of? There is an alchemy dynamo in the ruins. You must not restore power to it. Alright, let's see what alchemy dynamo is. This ancient machine is found in Belinks' ruins. It is said to be dangerous, but it's not currently functioning. Okay, so let's heed her advice and not start it up. How do we even do that? Why would you ask? She told you not to do it. Don't... Yeah, what's this? If I told you, that would bring you one step closer to activating. So I will not share that secret. Good job, Laurel. Like, honestly, it's just like, don't even ask. She just told you not to activate it. Whatever. Why would we want to even turn on some dumb dynamo? Well, we're not turning it on, are we, Matthew? Yeah, we're not going to turn it on. Right, definitely not turning it on. I like your confidence. Excellent. I believe that you will be true to your word. You're developing into a real Matthew. A real leader, Matthew. I'm proud of you. Shall we sally forth then? While Tret is snoozing. Tret can't wish you farewell, but please accept my wish for your safe travels from both of us. Well, I'm impressed the boss lady anyway. Well, you impressed the boss lady anyway. So congratulations, you just scored some major help on your quest thingy. And Laurel said something about me getting some experience in the field. What, are you new? I'm joining your merry little band. I wouldn't mind that. You're free to join us, Pewter. So what's with all the same scrowl? Good, let's get going. Welcome aboard, Pewter. So pretty much Pewter is an unmissable Ginny. You will get him no matter what. The Venus Ginny Pewter has joined you, said to Matthew. Laurel uses the spirit of emotion as her envoy, sometimes to her regret. Pewter's attack can penetrate strong defenses in molten metal. Pewter's cute, though. I like Pewter. And with that, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Let's see. Pewter joined Matthew. Okay, good. Okay. There are a couple things left in Kolima Forest that we still need to go do real quick. I'm going to go ahead and take care of it. Let's go in here. And if I remember correctly, yep, there it is. In this room, there's a couple of things right here. We come over here, there's a face in a tree. Amity, there's another tree of wisdom. No, it's just someone in a tree. Tree of what them? I shouldn't even be here. I was hired as a guard by some merchants. I was climbing a tree to get some of that fruit when I slipped and fell in here. I'm just glad to see someone, but I don't know if you can help me. Is there someone else you can send? Let's help this poor man out. I feel bad for him. He slipped into a tree and he can't get out. Alright, so what you need to do is essentially just cast growth on this and make a ladder for him in some way. There we go. There you go, buddy. Alright, let's go down and talk to him. Poking your head through. Hey, where the hell all these come from? I'm sure the vines weren't here a minute ago. Plants sure grow fast around here. I'm so glad you came. I thought I was gonna be stuck in there forever. Oh hey, take this, just a way of saying thanks. And he gives you a really cool weapon. It's a U-bow. And you can finally get out of the tree. Alright, so let's go and see this U-bow. Okay. The U-bow is pretty cool. I like this weapon. Okay, let's give it to Karis. Alright, Karis has that, and let's give her where is it? The Assassin's Blade, let's give it to Amity. There we go. Alright, cool. The U-bow is pretty cool, and I like the U-bow. Alright. Now, let's come over here. And I think if we cast grip on this, I think this is a grip thing. We cast grip on it, we can go and grab this apple that's over here. I remember back in the old game, I was just like, wait a second. Back in the old games, you would need to use catch or something like that. And I was like, oh, grip's kind of like that in a way. Alright, let's go ahead and get this apple and let's use it. It raises attack permanently. Let's do it to Amity here. Or not Amity, Reef. But that's pretty much it in Kolima Forest. There's nothing else in here. So let's be on our merry way. We need to go back to the way we came, where Pewter was at when we got him. So, where we had our conversation with Tret and Laurel, we need to go north from here. And this is Kolima Junction. We read the sign here that says West Baylinks, East Talon Peak. Alright, so we want to go west here, but we're going to be stopped again. It says, so are you going to Baylinks? Hey, it's them again. Did you send all the musicians back to Baylinks? It doesn't appear so. How do you know about that? Have you been following us? It's not important now. Your goal is the Mountain Rock. Don't tell us where our goals are. Wait a moment. Oh, he has the slap glove. Is that what I think it is? It's gotta be, right? That glove. Where did you get that? Savetta gave it to us. It's the slap glove. But you're not adept. Do you even know how to use it? Are you calling us stupid? No. Now, let's not get upset. I'm sure there's some way we can come to an arrangement of sort. Are you suggesting we all team up and work together? What a bright young lady you are, exactly. How is it that you know so much about the mountain rock and the slap glove? We may have overheard a conversation or two with some talking trees. The deal you propose, you are offering the slap glove in exchange for what? We want your help sneaking into Belling's castle. You were going anyway, right? I guess so. If you're planning to sneak in and rescue the champion pirate, we could just go with you. No? Figures. Come on, Haozan. We're leaving. We didn't even say anything. Don't be so certain, young one. No, wait. What are you doing, Karis? Something's bothering me. I think this is actually what Savetta wanted to happen. And I think we have to play along. Karis, what are you talking about? Don't you get it? After the Tepe ruins, she left us so suddenly. And remember what when we told her about the mountain rock? She acted differently after that. And the slap glove, Tret told us that it was in Belinks, the treasure of the Fang tribe. Alright, looks like Tret got updated. Let's go see Tret's update profile. Tret, this Walden tribesman is one of the elders and guardians of Kolima Forest, along with Laurel. Over time, he has grown into a massive tree and protected all of Kolima in numerous calamities. That's Tret for you. So, Savetta gave it to you. It must be pretty important to the Fang tribe, right? I wouldn't know. Really? I bet you do. I have heard her called the White Deer. She's part of the... Ooh, I cannot say that word for a second. She's part of the Chesmarl clan, the Morgul royal family. She is sister to King Volchek. She told us you would pass through here and reach the rock, so we've been waiting for you. She lent us the slap glove so you will help us break into Belinks. Beyond the slap glove, can you offer any sort of help with our entry to Belinks? We have some soldiers, but they're too injured to be any of help. Not exactly on equal partnership, you two, and the glove with the 5 of us in our synergy. But we need slap synergy in that glove. Looks like Savetta gets her way. Yeah, she does. I'm glad you're excited. I'm still mad about being played for a fool. I'm sorry, I chose the wrong option. I should have chose the mad option. So it's decided then? I guess so. Good, let's get started then. And with that, we get the slap gloves from Roy Kiao and Haozan. So any adept can use the slap glove. Okay, so that's pretty much that in a nutshell. We can equip the slap glove. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to... we're gonna give that to Karis. There we go. But for right now, that's what we have. And down here, there's actually another thing we need to get. Let's go down here and start rolling some logs. And we're gonna cast Crush on this rock over here. Let's go crush that rock. Boom! There we go. And that causes all the logs to go in here and start making a bridge for us. So if we come back up here, though, I think... actually, yeah, we jump across this little pond here. If I can. Come on. There we go. Okay. And right here, there's a Mercury Genie behind that waterfall, and he comes out, and he's more willing to join you. You don't have to fight him. So we got a Mercury Genie here. The Mercury Shinny, the Mercury Shinny Teardrop has joined you. It is set to Tyrell. Teardrop, the spirit embodies tears shed in grief and encountered in Kolima Forest. Teardrop's own tears can bring people back from the brink of death. So that's very helpful. All right, let's give our friend Teardrop to Amity. There we go. And then we're gonna give Wisp to Karis. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set some of these Ginny here. And we have a couple water Ginny right here. There we go. Actually, I got an idea here. Let's give Teardrop to Amity, because he's got 2 Mercury Ginny. Or not Mercury Ginny, Venus Ginny. So it kind of would help even things out just a little bit. But there we go, we got a new Ginny here. And we're going to keep going out this way. Because now that we've got the slap gloves, we can actually go north. And we're going to actually head our way up to there. So that way we can head up to the mountain where the mountain rock is. You guys, I'm so silly. I just now remembered. I went the complete wrong way. When you come here to get the Ginny, if you keep going this way, that just leads you back to Big Links if you need to go back. If you read this sign, if I can actually read it, it tells you going east goes to Talon Peak. That's where we need to go. So we need to go this way. I am so sorry for wasting time about that. But we need to go up this way. And this will lead us to Talon Peak. And we got goblins here. We got goblins. Go ahead and kill him real quick. Critical move! There we go, he's dead. And we come up here, and this will lead us to Talon Peak. Alright, well, with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. In the next episode of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn, we're going to climb Talon Peak and hopefully meet up with this mountain rock. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.